Hello everyone, we are from Group 2 consisting of me, Yalini, Aslam, Suganti, Vartini and Razik. Today, we'll be presenting on high fructose intake and the risk of gout and obesity. So fructose is a monosaccharide. It is also known as fruit sugar because it primarily occurs naturally in many fruits. It also occurs naturally in honey, sugar beets, sugarcane and also vegetables. High fructose intake refers to the consumption of excessive amount of fructose. It typically refers to the increased consumption of added sugars, particularly high fructose corn syrup, which is a common sweetener used in processed fruit and beverages. This increase can be attributed to several factors, including the widespread availability of highly processed and sugary foods, the popularity of sugary beverages, and also the changes in dietary patterns. The ingestion of fructose chronically has contributed to gout and obesity.
Okay, now I'll be presenting on the obesity part of the poster. So what is obesity? Obesity is a medical condition characterized by excessive gains due to accumulation of body fat. So as we all know, when we have obesity, there are also a few health implications such as cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, and respiratory problems. So from our topic, high fructose intake and the risk of obesity, you may be wondering how fructose impact body weight and metabolism regulation. Well, when a person takes fructose in their daily diet, it bypasses the need to use insulin to convert into glycogen. So with the little presence of use of insulin, it affects the release of hormones such as leptin and ghrelin, which controls the hunger and satiety of a person. So in this case, fructose makes it more palatable while also promoting less satiety, causes the body to simulate an increased intake of food. When there is an increased intake of food, it causes an altercation of lipid and carbohydrate metabolism, favoring the synthesis and accumulation of fat. Now, I will move on to the next presenter.
Okay, now I will be talking about the gout. So, gout is an arthritic condition caused by the deposition of crystals composed of monosodium urate in and around the joints, accompanied by severe and repeated bouts of pain and inflammation. The symptoms of gout are high temperature of etching joints, and inflammation causes redness and also severe pain, especially in night. And how fructose intake leads to gout. So first, fructose is taken up by the liver following absorption and converted to fructose 1-phosphate, which causes a reduction in ATP levels. The resulting increase in AMP means it is converted to IMP instead, in the absence of phosphate for phosphorylation. This in turn can enter the uric acid synthetic pathway. Increasing fructose intake and lowered ATP levels may lead to an increase in purine nucleotide production, with increased uric acid being a side effect, and this leads to gout. Next.
All right, let's move on to the psychological mechanisms that are causing by the high fructose content in our body. So basically, high fructose content can lead to two main important things, which are uric acid production and also increase the rate of de novo lipogenesis. So basically, what happened in the uric acid production is that fructose is being broken down in our body through the process called fructolysis, and through that process, it will generate ATP and also purine. So the accumulation of purine will be converted to uric acid, so which will be then accumulate in the joints of arteries, which eventually will cause a gout. So besides that, high fructose content also will increase the rate of de novo lipogenesis, uh, which this process will convert the excess carbohydrates into fatty acids, and those fatty acids will be stored as a triglycerides in our body. So basically, fructose is the main stimulator for this process compared to other sugar molecules in our body. So from this process, it will increase the triglyceride amount in our body, so which will be the reason for the obesity.
Alright, as for guideline and remedial measure, you should limit consumption of sugary beverages, where you should replace high fructose drinks like soda, fruit juice, and energy drinks with healthier alternatives such as water, unsweetened tea, or infused water. Next is rate food levels. So you should pay attention to the ingredient list and avoid products that contain high fructose corn syrup, fructose, or other added sugars. And the third is you should choose whole fruits over fruit juice. Option for whole fruits that contain fiber and other nutrients instead of juices, which can be high in fructose and lack fiber. And you should increase fiber intake. Consuming food rich in fiber, such as whole grains, legumes, and vegetables, can help slow down the absorption of fructose and reduce its impact on your blood sugar level. And you should control portion size. Even the natural sources of fructose, like fruit, should be consumed in moderation. So you should be mindful of portion size to maintain a balanced diet. And last one is seek professional advice, where you should consult with a registered dietitian or healthcare provider for personalized guidance and support in managing fructose intake and maintaining a healthy weight. So that would be all from us. Thank you for listening.